Oh, there it is. And so we're live. For some reason, there was a delay with the live. So if you're reading this, then you know that I am testing a new webcam, because my daughter had mentioned this morning, she was watching my live stream, and she was like, your backdrop looks really pretty, but you really can't see it. And so I wanted to try a new webcam. So I am trying out the C615 portable HD webcam. There it is. And it's by Logitech. I got this from Best Buy. And I can tell you already, I loved how the autofocus, see that? How it just automatically switched. I had bought a webcam probably about a month and a half ago, probably about 6 weeks ago, and I actually ended up giving it away because the two issues that I had with it, the autofocus was horrible and the color correction was horrible as well. And also, if you can see, this is 180 degree, so it's full definition. And the last camera one that I had bought, it did like probably about around right here, it did this fisheye, and so the edges of the camera were round, and I did not like it at all. The things that I'm liking so far about this camera, and what I'm going to do if I can, I think that I can, I'm going to switch the cameras from the Logitech, which I'm using right now, to my computer camera so that I can actually show y'all the Logitech camera. But first, this is the box that it came in. This is very, very deceiving because when you open the box, the camera is literally sitting right there. Like right here in this little bitty space is the camera, and I have no idea what all this other packaging is for because there is nothing else in here. It is just an empty box. Now, depending on if you use webcams or just cameras at all, depending on what you wear, it can affect the color. So right now, and I just want to move away from that for a little bit, my ring light, I have a ring light and I have other studio lighting, but it's just my ring light that is on, and it is on a cool temperature. It's the highest cool setting. So I'm going to change it to a warm setting, which I usually like to have it on, and we are going to see how it changed. But so far, I love the full view of the studio / my office that I get. And you can actually see, if you've been watching my live streams, you see a piece of me here and a piece of me there, but now you can actually see the entire studio area, which I really, really love. And I wanted to brighten things up for spring. It's a little messy in here because I have hair products and makeup and earrings and wigs over here and a printer and everything else. But, I really wanted to see the full screen because I do try to make this a happy space for myself. One thing about this camera is it's sitting on top of my laptop. So it's a external camera that you hook in with a USB cord, and it's sitting on top of my laptop. And I want to let y'all know, this is the range. You can actually turn the camera. You see, this is my mess over here. You can actually turn the camera. And this camera, if I'm not mistaken, let me check because I don't want to tell y'all wrong. I want to say the turn on the camera is 360 degrees rotation, which means you can turn this camera all the way around. The price point for it, for me, was really good. It was $69.99 at Best Buy. You may be able to get it cheaper on Amazon. but it was $69.99. Now this is again the highest cool setting on my ring light. I'm getting ready to actually get up and turn it down to the warm setting, which I prefer, especially at night, and we're going to see what the camera looks like. So let me back up and step around. All right, so here we are. And here we are with the temperature of the ring light changed. It is now on the warm, the highest level of the warm setting. I typically like it a little bit darker than this, but I think this actually, because I prefer the warm setting, this is what you will probably see a lot more of my videos on. So just some specs for the camera. Again, this is the box that it comes in. Specs for the camera is 1080p, 30 frames per second. Let's see here. Trying to get, it has HD light correction, fluid widescreen, autofocus video. Widescreen is what you're seeing. You're just going straight across. It's not cutting the video off, and it's not making a little square, so you're getting that full widescreen effect. It has a built-in noise reducing mic. So whatever you're hearing from me is directly coming from the mic from the camera. I can, with the software that I'm using, I can switch over to my podcast mic if I want to. And I can show you my, give me one second, show you my podcast mic. This is my podcast mic. I purchased this off of Amazon, so I can switch to this puppy if I need to. Let's put that back there. Okay, and let's see what else. It has different models that are available. Again, this is this C615 portable HD webcam. They have the C922, C920, and this is the one that I have. I guess you would say the lower. So what it's saying is that the field of view is 78%. But I really like the framing of this camera. It is really nice. So now I'm going to see if I can, while in broadcast mode, switch cameras. Yes, I can. Alright, so as you can see, it's a little bit different. And I'm going to actually show you that. I'm going to show you the actual camera now. Okay, so this is the actual camera. I'm using the webcam on my desktop, on my laptop now. So this is the camera. Here's that 360 feature that it has. It goes all the way around. The thing that I love about it, if you haven't used a separated webcam, this is how, before, right here is how this little slat that my finger is rubbing against, this is how it hangs against your computer. So you just stick this on top, and this little piece just allows it to lay gently against your computer. Another thing that I love about this is right here at the bottom, you can put it connect it to a shoe mount and put it on a tripod if you need to. The only thing about that is that this does not have a very long cord. My other camera, I can separate the cord from it and attach a 6 foot cord, but this one I cannot. But the microphone is right here. The microphone is right here. So I'm going to switch back to this camera. So I'm going to cover this up because I always keep my laptop camera covered. And give me 1 second. We're going to switch the cameras back. And there we go. And we're just going to do some adjustments here. And I think, you know, just really being able to adjust and get the view that you really, really want is so important when you're choosing a new webcam. I know there are, if you have a DSLR and it's a Canon, you can use your, depending on what model, make and model you have, you can use that as a webcam, because you can go to Canon now and they have a software that you can, that allows an integrated system that can, integrated software, excuse me, that can allow you to use your webcam as your camera, your Canon camera as a webcam. But I don't have Canon cameras, so you know, I still use an external cam, typical external or traditional webcam. But I have to say I really like it. I'm going to look on. I'm going to look at the live stream to see how it looks. But I have to say I really, so far in this first test, I really like the lives. I really like the way that it looks. Let's see here. And I can just turn that if I feel like I want the video to be a little bit more centered. So this works really, really well for me. See, I can move up closer to the light. And there we go. I feel more proportion. So I think, you know, I think for the price point, for me, I'm not a tech wizard. So I don't know everything about, you know, purchasing a camera, but I would say that for me and my needs, that I think this camera is doing, you know, for first test out the gate, it's doing a really good job. I'm going to be testing it in a different lighting. So like at night when I normally do my live streams, I will give this puppy a test drive, and it would also help me a lot in the studio, because now I wouldn't have a 6-foot cord that I would have to step over in order to hop on and do a live stream. So let me know what you think in the comments, and if you know of another webcam that you used and you're using now, just drop it in the description box and I will check it out. Most definitely. So I will talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. Bye.